Hello everyone and welcome to our new video, where today we are going to be checking out the top 5 best HDR monitors in the market in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to find out the price and more information about these monitors, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the BenQ EW277HDR. The BenQ EW277HDR lets you taste the beauties of having an HDR monitor without having to pay much, something that is very common when it comes to BenQ. From a design perspective, this monitor features a VA panel that is placed in a black bezel-free cabinet, which is accompanied by grey trim along its bottom edge. At the bottom edge, there are 6 strategically positioned buttons, which are there for helping you access the on-screen menu system quickly and more conveniently. The stand, which supports the whole cabinet, is really sturdy and will provide you 20 degrees of tilt, but not any pivot, height or swivel adjustments. All of its connectivities are placed around this bag, and they include 2 HDMI 2.0 inputs, a headphone jack, an audio in jack and a VGA input. I think that BenQ could have included USB and DisplayPort to make everything better, but since it comes at a really affordable price, you shouldn't really be surprised about that. Now, let's talk about its features. This model uses the BenQ's brightness enhancement technology for boosting contrast levels, or to be more precise, it increases the luminance up to 33% for delivering a better contrast performance. Moreover, it covers 100% of the Rec 709 and 93% of the DCI P3 standard, so everything will be displayed with a high level of sharpness and accuracy. The maximum resolution is 1920 by 1080, with a response time of 4 milliseconds and a native contrast ratio of 3000 to 1. So, regardless if you're watching movies or playing games, you won't deal with ghosting or screen tearing, and every motion will be delivered properly. I also want to mention that the built-in speakers aren't of the highest quality, so you should take an advantage of your external ones for having a better listening experience. Overall, the BenQ would be a really good option if you want to enter in the world of HDR without paying a large amount of money. At number 4, we have the Dell U27180Q. The Dell U27180Q is a 27-inch 4K monitor that meets the HDR10 standards, so by default, you are going to witness stunning visuals from the moment you turn it on. From a design perspective, the U27180Q features a sleek design with bezel-free screen and a black and silver finish, making it attractive for every environment. The connectivities consist of one DisplayPort 1.2, one HDMI 2.0, one mini DisplayPort 1.2 and 4 USB 3.0 ports located on the left, and also it has an audio out port. The cabinet is supported by a thin base which has a cable tidy hole, so you can have a better cable management and have everything in place. The base will let you make tilt adjustments from -5 to 20 degrees, swivel from -45 to 45 degrees, pivot for 90 degrees or anti-clockwise directions, and height adjustments for up to 5 inches. But now, let's talk about its performance. This 4K HDR monitor uses the IPS technology for delivering consistent and rich visuals even if you view it from wide angles. What makes this monitor a must-have is the fact that it supports 99% of the color gamut, so during your gaming or movie watching sessions, everything you view will look really sharp and realistic. Its ultra-thin infinity edge bezels will definitely increase your viewing comfort, because the display looks like it blends into the edges, so if you pair it with the same model, you will literally lose yourself into the view. My only remark is its response time of 5 milliseconds and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. But they'll have to sacrifice something in order to make a 4K HDR monitor, so that's understandable. To conclude, you should definitely take this monitor into consideration because of its ability to deliver breathtaking visuals which will elevate your viewing experience to a whole new level. Next up, at number 3 we have the Samsung LC32HG70. The LC32HG70 is an HDR curved gaming monitor which offers QHD resolution that is paired with a refresh rate of 144 Hz for delivering a sensational gaming experience. From a design perspective, this model features a matte black cabinet that is accompanied by a plastic trim which has an aluminum-like accent and a logo positioned on the bottom strip. The connectivities include two HDMI 2.0 ports, a DisplayPort 1.4, three USB 3.0 ports from which one can be used for firmware updates, and a 3.5mm audio jack. The triangular adjustable base is really stable, and you can make height adjustments for up to 6 inches, tilt from -5 to 15 degrees, swivel and pivot for finding your ideal viewing position. In addition, this monitor is VESA compatible, so you can mount it on your wall and free up some desk space if you'd like. Now, let's talk about its features. This monitor uses the quantum dot technology, which means that your games will appear more lifelike and the colors will be unbelievably accurate. For having an even better gaming experience, this model supports the AMD FreeSync tool, which means that you won't deal with lag or screen tearing, but instead you are going to see a well-defined contrast, high brightness pixels, and excellent black levels. The C32HG70 also has a 1800R curvature, which makes it ideal for pairing with another monitor of this type, so you can have a huge viewing space for maximizing your gaming and visual experience. What caught my attention the most is the 1 millisecond of response time and the pre-built gaming modes such as the FPS, RTS and RPG, of which you can select the one that suits your style the most. Overall, you should definitely take this monitor into consideration if you want to improve your gaming experience with an HDR curved monitor that has plenty of gaming-centric modes. Next up, at number 2 we have the LG 32UD99W. The LG 32UD99W is a 32-inch 4K Ultra HD IPS monitor, which means the HDR10 dynamic range for displaying colors that cannot be provided by other monitors. From a design perspective, this model has really thin bezels on all sides, which are bordered by a thin strip of silver plastic, while the back of the panel is glossy white, so it makes it look clean and futuristic. The connectivities include one DisplayPort, one USB-C port, two HDMI ports, two USB-A ports, a 3.55mm headphone jack, and they are all positioned at the back. The stand which supports the monitor has a half-circle design with a metal colored finish and provides only tilt and height adjustments. But now, let's talk about the performance. This monitor, as I stated before, uses the IPS technology, so the colors will be consistent even if you view it from a wide viewing angle. Moreover, it also supports 95% of the DCI P3 color gamut, a standard which is utilized by the film industry, so you know that you can expect quality visuals and nothing less. A really cool thing about this monitor is its 5W speakers, which are going to significantly increase your gaming or listening experience. However, you can always use your external ones if you want more sound. This monitor is ideal for gaming and for work due to its features. Gamers can have a lag-free and smooth gameplay since the LG 32UD99 uses the AMD FreeSync technology, but also there are game modes such as the Black Stabilizer and game mode which will drastically improve your overall gaming experience. This monitor is also good for professional designers who are seeking for consistent and rich colors due to the sRGB coverage of up to 99%. To conclude, the LG would be an ideal option for you if you want to have a 4K HDR monitor that can elevate your viewing experience to a whole new level. To finish off our list, at number 1 we have the Acer XR342CK. This model of Acer is a 34-inch HDR-Ready monitor that uses the FreeSync anti-tearing technology for delivering a breathtaking gaming experience. From a design perspective, the XR341CK features a glossy black cabinet with zero bezel design and a 3800R curvature, which makes it ideal for pairing it with another monitor. The connectivities consist of one MHL 2.1 port, one HDMI 2.0, one DisplayPort and DisplayPort out, 4 USB 3.0 downstream ports, one USB 3.0 upstream port, and a headphone jack. Moreover, its silver V-shaped stand is only height and tilt adjustable, but you don't need more since this monitor is gigantic. Now, let's talk about its features. The X341CK has an anti-glare coating and uses the IPS technology for delivering stunning visuals while minimizing the reflections to the minimum. With the ultra-wide QHD resolution and a refresh rate of 75Hz, you are going to witness an eye-popping visual representation of anything you see, which is insanely good. There are plenty of modes for adjusting the image quality, such as the brightness, color temperature, low blue light, adaptive contrast, dark boost, gamma, and 3 preset game modes for increasing your gaming experience. Acer has also included the flickerless technology, for reducing the screen flickerings that are causing eye strains, so you can comfortably play your favorite games for a longer period of time. But that's not all. This monitor also covers up to 100% of the sRGB color gamut, so the colors are really well defined and consistent, which is the key to having a realistic gameplay. Overall, you should definitely take this monitor into consideration due to its performance and features that will make you enjoy every minute spent on gaming. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you wanna find out the price and more information about these monitors, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. And if you have any questions related to them, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.